Hey everybody, welcome to the Pest Rhino Show. On today's episode we're going to talk about building a Trx4m. We're going to talk about new parts for the second infraction speedrun vehicle. We're going to talk about my basher infraction speed vehicle. So hang on to your hats. Here we go. So, first up, I want to talk to you about, I've decided to do a Trx4m build. I'm going to do another one of the Tarantula builds that I do. So, I've been getting parts. I got a package right here that I think I know what it is. But we're going to find out right now. So we're going to do a little bit of a mail call just on the Trx4m so you guys can see what I'm putting into it and how badass it's going to be. So let's get started with this little box. So this box was ordered from somewhere very far away, and it made it here in just, I think I ordered it Sunday, so it took 3 days. Now, I'm not sure why some things from that area of the world take 3 weeks. I know what it is. It's air shipping or by boat, so I get it, but I want everything in 3 days. So here's our box. Oh, it's exactly what I thought it was. It's Treal. Now, Treal's a great friend of the show. They've been behind us for a long time. And they just make the best parts, guys. Especially when it comes to the Trx4Ms. The Treal axles. Transmissions. I've been using them since day one of the Trx4m. So it's just amazing stuff. Now, I've promoted other companies in the past, like Mias, and I quit because their shit broke all the time. All the time I was breaking stuff. Axles, screws falling out of the portals, just random shit all the time. So I quit using them. Then I decided to give Endura a try because I've always said they're crap. And I thought, well, I'm going to build one. I built one. It went really well. Then I built another one. And an axle broke. Now, you guys know that I don't get out much with my RCs. I like to build them. I don't drive them very often, if at all. I've had several that I've never driven. Actually, I think everything I have right now has never been driven, but that's soon to change. But so having a broken axle just from having it on your bench, I mean, come on. But there's certain things you can buy of Endura, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But now let's talk about Treal. So, by the look of these, you can probably tell what color scheme we're going with. Beautiful. Their purple is absolutely the best purple you can get. So we got purple. Those are differential covers. Now we've got purple shocks, and these are the bigger ones. These are the 59 millimeter long travel, because this whole vehicle is going to be a long travel vehicle. And you'll see what I'm talking about here after a little while. I got some extensions. Little tiny guys. I think these are 5 mil. No, 7 mil. No, 10 mil. Okay. So these are 10 mil, and these are, and they look small. I haven't done a Trx4m in so long that everything looks tiny, compared to the shit I've been building. Next up is a part that's not made for the Trx4m. Well, I guess it is, but not the way I'm going to use it. So these are trail shock mounts. I'm actually going to use these on the Tarantula body, like I do. You guys will see later on. But these are going to be a big upgrade over the Endurers that I usually have to use. So, very excited about that. Oh, we got another purple piece. And it is the transmission housing. Beautiful transmission housing. You know I like to color coordinate, everybody. Yes, I do like to do that. So now for the big boys. Holy shit. So this is the portal axle. I mean, comes with everything you need. Inners, outers. It's hard to see in the package, but all the bearings are there. This is even the kit, you know, that comes with this type of servo mount, which I do not use. So I have a couple more of those laying around. And this guy, I've got about 20 of these, because that's not what I use. You can see we got the gears. Everything's included. So there's a front. And here's a front. So what's that mean? That means 4-wheel steering. That's correct. As with every Trx4m I've built, 4-wheel steering. Treal axles, by far the best. Oh, they've even changed it. Oh, this is great. See, they used to have the tabs go all the way up, and you'd have to cut them off. Treal was the only ones you had to do that with. But now, they've already cut them off for you, so you can put your lay-down servo mount without any issues. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, for the last piece. Oh, in this box. Treal purple wheels. Now, on my last purple Tarantula, I actually wrapped the wheels. Now, they look cool, but really not, how should I say it? I mean, it's not going to last long because it's a tire and wheel. But here we've got these beautiful purple wheels. We got the brass weight. I mean, that's just a great design. The only thing I don't like are the rings, the beadlock rings. Maybe I'll try and do something neat with the beadlock rings. I mean, it'd look really cool if that was polished. Maybe I'll polish up these beadlock rings. Make it just a little more special than the others that I've built. So Treal has done it again. They've given us, or we've received, all the parts that we need to make this build fantastic. Let's get rid of this box real quick. So we got wheels, we got axles, we got the transmission, got the shocks, which are very important, diff covers, which should go up here because they cover that red. There won't be any red on this vehicle. There'll be silver, black, and purple. Well, and most of the black is brass, so that's the only reason it's in here. So let's get to some of the other parts. That's Treal. I mean, you can almost build the whole vehicle with Treal. I almost got their drive shafts this time, but since I'm going with a purple and silver, their drive shafts are just in black. So I didn't go with those. Also, links, they have brass links and aluminum links. They had those in purple. But my problem is they're one piece. And as you guys all know, if you've watched previous episodes, the 3-piece is the way to go because they will twist more than the 1-piece. A lot of things you don't want to twist or move, but in this case on links you do. That's how you get the excessive flex. So I have two sets of Endura high trail drive shafts. This is not a high trail, but it's going to be longer than a high trail. So what I do is I use the transmission plate from Obey, I think it is. Yeah, Obey. He makes an awesome transmission plate that allows you to run rear links front and back. So I'll use the rear links out of this one for the front. I'll use the rear links out of this one for the rear. And I'll have a very long vehicle. Then I have to use the longer drive shaft front and back. That's why I have two sets of those. And with this right here, you have a very long Trx4m that helps you navigate the rocks. So these are, if you ever want to know how to do it, Obey makes the transmission plate. You get these 4 packs, and you got a really long Trx4m, which if you use the right bodies, it looks awesome. So you can see the links and the drive shafts. I went with silver because this is a purple and silver build, because purple and silver just goes together like peas and carrots, as Forrest Gump would say. Oh, what else we got in my box of goodies? We have, oh, yeah. These are black because that's all I could get them in, which I know they make them in silver, but it doesn't matter. These are 2 lay down servo mounts. One for the front, one for the rear. What else is in my box of goodies? For some reason I ordered a 3rd drive shaft, so that's got to get returned. Gonna put a radio link receiver in it. The gears. So here I have the gears. This is the only other Endura part that I would suggest people buy. So from Endura, you buy the links, you buy the drive shafts, and then you buy the transmission gears. And that's it. Then you go to Treal for all the other stuff, and you've got a complete build. Oh, there's one more thing from Endura. Duh. So the other thing from Endura is the basic Tarantula kit. So this is the kit that you got to start with to modify and make it your own. I cut a lot of it off. I trim the hood. I do a lot of stuff to it to make it not just your standard Tarantula kit. So we got that. And then the biggest tires you can get for a 1.0. These are DJ crawlers. These are the ones that come with the purple. Even my tires have purple in them. That actually makes them feel like a decent tire. I'm not sold on the tread. Sidewalls look pretty cool. I don't know. I think it'll look pretty cool on there. If not, we'll change them. So you'll have a purple wheel with that tire on it. And that's what I have so far. And I think that's everything I need to... Oh, I need the electronics. This is going to have the Furitek torpedo kit in it. That's normally what I use, and so this one will get it as well. I looked into some of the other options, and the more I looked into them, I thought, well, maybe the Enjoyer kit, I'll try it. But the more I read about it, I was like, no, I'm not gonna put myself through that shit anymore. But I've never had an issue with the Furitek kit, so that's what I'm going with. Other than that, I think we're golden. One thing I wanted to look at, where's it at? There it is. Doesn't... Alright. I just wanted to make sure the transmission came with all the bearings, which it did. So I don't need any bearings. The axles come with bearings. The transmission comes with bearings. And that's really the only bearings in the vehicle. So we're golden there. So yeah, I think I'll get started on this very shortly. Maybe even today. I don't know. Really depends on how my day turns out. So the Trx4m is going to be a purple badass machine. I'll put all my little tips and tricks into it. And it'll be another one of a kind. And I'll put this out there. If anybody wants a custom Trx4m built for them, just let me know. I'm kind of taking orders from people that want something that I make, or even something I don't make, because I can make it great no matter what it is. And I'm not tooting my own horn there. I'm just kind of letting everybody know that I've been doing this for, I don't know, 36 years, 40, 36 years. And I enjoy the shit out of it, and I like just building vehicles. So why not, if somebody wants one built, you tell me what you want, I'll build it, and I won't charge you too much for my build time. Parts, and maybe $50, $75, depending, because I don't have to worry about charging you for time because I'm enjoying it. But so anyway, if you're interested and you want a badass Trx4m or an Arma or anything, contact me. I'll give you a price. I guarantee nobody will beat the price, because like I said, I won't charge much more over what the price of the parts cost. So I'll put that out there, and you guys If you're interested, just let me know. Next from Treal. This is for the second speed run infraction. The one that we haven't built yet. So this one. We've got Treal red bulkheads. So this build, as you know, is going to be red themed. So it'll be red and silver. Just like the Trx4m is going to be purple and silver. This will be red and silver. I mean, here's the shock covers are red. Look at how all these reds match. I mean, mind you, this is satin, and this is a lighter satin. But the colors match really well. I don't know, there's more red shit in this box. I got a hell of a box of parts over here for this. I'm gonna have to get a bigger box to hold them all. I have an order from Scorch coming in today. An order from Perfect Pass coming soon. And then another order from Perfect Pass coming up very soon. Which will be my power units. So, looking forward to this build. I mean, I'm still finishing up the other one. So, the other one, as stated in the last video, I'm waiting on a receiver box. I'm waiting on shocks, and I think that's about it. We'll take a look at that here in just a minute. But if we open these bad boys up, first off, you got your Treal stickers. Good stickers. If you just put that emblem on something, everybody knows what it is. So, always good that they supply those. Now, this is your inside bearing. This one actually has, an inside and an outside bearing, whereas the other one just has an outside, I believe. So this is your inside bearing, which makes the whole thing work much better and safer. And it comes with it. It comes with the bearing. You don't need to worry about it. When you put it together, though, you got to make sure you have it in the right position, because I know of some dumbasses that can't seem to figure that out, and then they think Treal is shit. Well, Treal's not shit. Treal is the best. And I'm not saying everything Treal's the best, but I'm saying when it comes to parts like this, they do a fantastic job. And they look just fucking great, don't they? I mean, that's... And their prices. Oh my god, their prices. So for this, Vidavon charges like $100. Other places are 90, 80. This is $60 for the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing, guys. They work great. They hold up. I've got them on the show Creighton. I've got them on the speedrun infraction, and then obviously they're going to be on speed infraction number 2. So, alright, that's enough about that. I gotta figure out where I'm going to hold all this stuff, but And see, here's where the expertise comes into play. Treal doesn't make a... Man, these scissors suck. Anyway, Treal does not make a diff housing for the infraction. This is for the Creighton. But it's almost exactly the same as what's in the infraction. So you can use the part as long as you know what fits in it. I think there's a small and a big, and this is a, I don't know, small, big, I don't remember. But anyway, as long as you know what works and how it works, you can use parts that Treal doesn't even know will fit. Or they know will fit, but they can't say it because it's not the exact same as factory. Like they just came out with some knuckles and hubs for the Mojave. And it just so happens that it's the same on the infraction. So you can get Treal hubs and knuckles right now for your infraction from Treal. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. Certain things will work on multiple vehicles, and they try to verify all of them, but you know they sometimes can't. So that's where a little bit of knowledge comes in to help you make that decision on your own. So I think that's all the parts that have came in lately. And like I said, I have some big parts coming in. So let's... I messed around, and I don't know if I'm going to leave them. I kind of like it, but I'm not sure. So I stickered it up. You know, we got justbashitRC.com right across the chassis, which is, they made the chassis. We got New Motors up here, which is the motor that I use. Great companies. Hyperflow fans, which we use on every build nowadays because they're the best. NSDRC, obviously we use all NSDRC servos. Then we've got, well, shit, this thing's so big. Then we've got Scorched. I try to get them close to what they make. So, like JustBashItRC.com is on the chassis. Hyperflow fans, there's fans right there. NSDRC is right next to the servo. New Motors is right next to the motor. Scorched, somewhat close to the hubs. Let's come around here. Oh. We got Team Brood on the cat pack because that's who makes it. We got RamJam down here because it's the best place I could find to put it. Lift it up so you can see that a little better. RamJam. Oh, look, RamJam. So that's right there. And of course, these are all companies that are friends with the show. So I don't have all of them on there, just the ones that are friends with the show. Perfect Pass, right on the Perfect Pass front diffuser. And I got EVS Hobbies USA.com, which is now messed up with this, so I might have to put another one somewhere else. Or put this somewhere else. I think you can put it in the back too or something. I don't know. I mean, seems kind of flimsy, but it'll work, I guess. Matter of fact, guess this has got to pop in pretty, not very easily. Yeah, this is the way it goes. Maybe I should have put it in before I mounted it. Man, that's tough to get in there. I guess I'll try that later. But there it is. I also have a race box coming. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to put the race box in the second speed infraction. But I'm thinking about buying them for all my vehicles just for shits and giggles. Because, you know, everybody wants to know how their vehicle does. So I might do that. We'll see. Once I get the shocks on here and the tires on here, I'm going to weigh it. And get wheel weight at each corner. So all you guys will know exactly what going with an aluminum chassis does to your weight. I don't think it does much because everything else on this thing is heavier than the damn chassis. The motor, I mean everything, but that's for another show. We'll do the weight and see exactly what this beast weighs. What else? And I just don't want to lose sight of this one because this build is a tremendous build. Using all the best high-end parts, high-end screws even. I mean, it is set up to be a winner. So we'll see how it does in the single motor modified class. So that's that one. And I don't think I've made any changes to the basher since I talked to you. Yeah, it's a mess. I'll show it to you next time. I'm waiting on one piece from RamJam. I'm waiting on the dual motor mount. Once I get that dual motor mount, game on, I start trying to figure out how to get it all to work together. I also ordered, I think from RamJam, the center spool. I decided I'm not going to go with the regular differential. I want to go with the spool. So it should be a fun little truck once it's done. Dual motor play truck. I mean, to me that's funny as shit. So all right, well, I think that's it for today. If you guys ever have any questions, please feel free to comment below. You can also go to our Facebook group, The Pissed Rhino Show. You can also go to my Instagram, which is Pissed Rhino. And now I'm on TikTok. I don't have much on there, but I'm on there. And we're under Pissed Rhino there as well. So, Pissed Rhino everywhere, even on Facebook. But then we also have the Facebook group, The Pissed Rhino Show. please join in on all of those. I post cool pics, tips, tricks. But if you have questions, the best place is the Facebook group. But if you don't have Facebook, Instagram's fine. Even here on YouTube, feel free to ask questions. I don't mind that at all. I like questions. I like answering them if I can. Maybe you can teach me something. I mean, I love learning every single day. So lay down some knowledge for me. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate your time, taking the time to watch my little videos, and I look forward to talking to you all next time, right here on the Pissed Rhino Show. Thanks, everybody.